Introduction. Embrace your divine nature. Bhagavad Gita explained in simple English. Welcome to a journey that promises to illuminate and uplift your spirit, guiding you towards a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. Embrace your divine nature is a heartfelt exploration of the profound teachings found in the Bhagavad Gita, specifically focusing on the chapter Daivasura Sampad Vibhaga Yoga that delineates the quintessential traits that foster one's destiny, the divine qualities that elevate us, and the demonic qualities that hinder our spiritual growth. In this audiobook, we aim to translate the timeless wisdom of the Gita into simple, relatable language, breaking down complex philosophical concepts into practical insights. Our mission is to bring these powerful teachings to everyone, whether you are embarking on your spiritual journey or seeking to deepen your understanding of these ancient truths. The power of divine qualities within the Gita. Krishna describes the divine qualities as compassion, truthfulness, nonviolence, humility, and self-control, amongst others. These qualities propel us towards a life lived with purpose, joy, and peace. By cultivating these traits, we align ourselves with a higher path, one that not only enriches our personal experience but positively influences the world around us. Avoiding the pitfalls of demonic qualities. Conversely, the demonic qualities are those of arrogance, hypocrisy, harshness, anger, and ignorance. These qualities act as shackles, binding us to cycles of negativity and dissatisfaction. Understanding and avoiding these traits is crucial as we strive toward true spiritual awakening. Why listen to this book? 1. Practical enlightenment. Gain practical insights with real-world examples that make the Gita's teachings applicable in your daily life. Whether you're seeking peace, success, or a deeper connection to your spiritual self, this book offers guidance to find your path. 2. Self-discovery and growth. Learn to recognize both the divine and demonic elements within yourself. This awareness is the first step in mastering personal transformation and nurturing the aspects that will shape a better future for yourself and those you influence. 3. Engaging and accessible. With a narrative crafted in simple English, this audiobook is tailored for today's listeners, ensuring that these ancient teachings resonate with contemporary challenges, making spirituality accessible to everyone. 4. Personal and professional impact. Discover how embracing divine qualities can enhance not just your personal life, but professional spheres as well. Develop stronger relationships, a reputation for integrity, and leadership that inspires and uplifts those around you. By the end of this enchanting journey through 12 insightful chapters, you will have cultivated a robust toolkit of spiritual practices and mindsets that empower you to live a life aligned with your highest potential. Prepare to embrace your divine nature, elevate your consciousness, and transform your destiny. Let us delve into this ancient wisdom together, learning not merely to exist, but to thrive, as we embark on the transformative journey of embracing our inner divinity. Chapter 1. Introduction to Destiny. Imagine you're standing at the edge of a great river. The water flows steadily, inexorably towards its destination, winding around obstacles, sometimes turbulent, sometimes calm. In many ways, this river is akin to what we often call destiny. But what exactly is destiny? Is it a predetermined fate etched in the stars, or is it a path that we navigate by the choices we make? The Bhagavad Gita, an ancient Hindu scripture, offers profound insights into the nature of destiny, highlighting the divine and demonic influences that can shape our journey. From a spiritual perspective, destiny is not a fixed script, but a dynamic tapestry woven from our actions, thoughts, and the qualities we cultivate. It's about who we choose to become amid life's myriad challenges and opportunities. At the heart of this belief is the concept of free will, our inherent ability to make choices that align with our highest self, our divine nature. The Gita introduces us to two fundamental forces that influence destiny: divine qualities and demonic traits. Divine qualities are virtues like humility, compassion, and self-discipline that elevate us, fostering a sense of connectedness and purpose. On the other hand, demonic traits such as arrogance, greed, and hostility obscure our vision and lead to dissonance and dissatisfaction. Think of your destiny like a garden. The seeds you plant, qualities, and the care you give it, choices and actions, determine the garden's health and beauty. Suppose you plant seeds of divine qualities, nurturing them diligently. In that case, your life will flourish with peace, fulfillment, and harmony. Conversely, allowing demonic traits to take root can lead to a garden overrun with weeds, chaos, conflict, and inner turmoil. In our fast-paced modern lives, it's easy to victimize ourselves, blaming external circumstances or fate for our difficulties. Yet the teachings of the Gita remind us that our external world often mirrors our internal landscape. For example, consider a person who habitually blames others for their misfortune. Their world reflects a constant struggle, reinforcing their negative mindset. Conversely, someone who embraces gratitude and resilience sees opportunities even in challenges, inviting growth and positive transformation into their life. As we delve deeper into the Gita's teachings in subsequent chapters, we'll explore how divine qualities cultivate a life of purpose and how the demonic traits become distractions that derail us from our true path. You'll learn to harness the power of choice, balancing life's material and spiritual aspects, and ultimately find peace amidst chaos. Remember, destiny isn't about surrendering to a preordained future. It's about embracing your divine nature, fostering qualities that align with your truest self, and navigating the challenges of life with wisdom and grace. Your journey of self-discovery begins here, and the potential to craft a beautiful destiny is already within you. In the pages that follow, we aim to inspire and guide you in manifesting a life rich with purpose and fulfillment. By understanding how divine and demonic influences shape destiny, you'll be empowered to awaken your inner strength and embody your highest potential. Here's to embracing your divine nature and setting a course toward a joyful, meaningful existence. Chapter 2. Divine Qualities, the Pillars of a Virtuous Life. In our journey towards shaping a fulfilling destiny, the Bhagavad Gita beautifully elaborates on the divine qualities that serve as essential pillars for leading a virtuous life. These qualities not only guide us on our spiritual path, but also empower us to create a harmonious and meaningful existence. Let's explore some of these divine traits and understand how embracing them can transform our lives. Compassion, the heartbeat of humanity. Compassion allows us to see the world through others' eyes, bridging divides and fostering heartfelt connections. Imagine a world where everyone paused just a moment longer to show kindness. It would be vastly different, blending understanding with mutual respect. A great example is how acts of kindness during times of crisis, like natural disasters, bring people together, allowing humanity's natural altruism to shine. Humility, the strength of the gentle. In a world often dominated by ego and pride, humility serves as a stabilizing force. Recognizing our own limitations and valuing others' contributions keeps us grounded. Think of any great leader admired not merely for achievements, but for their ability to stay humble amidst success. Such humility invites unexpected opportunities and collaborations, enriching one's life with deeper relationships. Honesty and integrity, the backbone of trust. Living with honesty and integrity means aligning actions with words and staying true to one's principles. Consider a workplace scenario where a leader admits a mistake, making changes transparently. This honesty builds trust and loyalty, showing that integrity fosters stronger, more resilient communities. Self-control, mastering the self. Our desires often lead us astray. Cultivating self-control helps in navigating life's temptations, much like a disciplined athlete who trains daily to achieve excellence. This quality enables us to make mindful decisions, shaping destiny in alignment with our higher purpose, rather than being led astray by fleeting distractions. Perseverance, the drive to thrive. Life's challenges can seem insurmountable. Perseverance empowers us to keep pushing forward, learning and growing with each obstacle. Consider Thomas Edison, who faced numerous failures before inventing the light bulb. His perseverance reshaped not just his own future, but illuminated the lives of millions. Gratitude, the joy multiplier. Gratitude transforms even the mundane into a treasure chest of joy. By focusing on the abundance of what we have rather than what's lacking, we cultivate a sense of fulfillment. This perspective encourages contentment and shifts our mindset from scarcity to prosperity. Forgiveness, the release of resentment. Holding on to grudges only weighs us down. Forgiveness, however, is like setting down a heavy stone. It frees the heart, allowing love and healing to flourish. Letting go of past hurts mirrors the calming of turbulent waters, paving the way for peace and reconciliation in our lives. The Bhagavad Gita advocates for these divine qualities not just as moral guidelines, but as practical tools that empower us to manifest our own destiny. By consciously integrating compassion, humility, integrity, self-control, perseverance, gratitude, and forgiveness into our daily lives, we build a solid foundation for both personal and spiritual growth. As we contemplate these principles, let us remember that it's not about overnight transformation. It's about embracing the journey, step by step, moment by moment, committing to live by these virtues as best as we can. With each encounter and each inner challenge, we edge a little closer to our divine nature, paving the way for a life imbued with purpose, grace, and fulfillment. Chapter 3: Demonic Traits, Recognizing the Distractions. In our journey through life, the choices we make define the path we walk. While the divine qualities guide us towards fulfillment and joy, there exist traits that can derail our journey, leading us away from harmony and purpose. It's crucial to recognize these traits, not as an all-encompassing definition of who we are, but as distractions that can be overcome. Demonic qualities, as discussed in the Bhagavad Gita, aren't literal demons but metaphorical ones that reside within our hearts and minds. They are behaviors and attitudes that create chaos, self-doubt, and harm in our lives and those around us. Understanding these traits is essential to ensuring they're not dictating your life story. One such trait is arrogance, a belief in one's superiority that blinds us to our own limitations and to the value of others. Imagine someone at work who consistently dismisses any ideas other than their own. They create an environment where innovation is stifled and team spirit is weakened. Arrogance builds walls that separate us from learning and developing meaningful relationships. Greed is another significant distraction. It pushes us to acquire more than we need, often at the expense of contentment and peace. In the face of greed, even abundance feels like a desert. Consider a person who, despite having a fulfilling career and a happy family, constantly yearns for more wealth, neglecting the simple joys of life. This yearning leads to a cycle of dissatisfaction, where enough is never truly enough. Anger is a potent, fiery impulse that clouds our judgment and compels us to act rashly. Picture a parent who lashes out at their child over minor mistakes. Such reactions not only strain the parent-child relationship, but also teach children to respond similarly in conflicts. Anger, when unchecked, erodes trust and creates a space where love and understanding struggle to thrive. Envy, the green-eyed monster, makes us blind to our blessings and drives us to covet what others possess. Social media, for instance, can often fuel envy as people compare themselves to curated, often unrealistic portrayals of happiness and success. This discontent overshadows personal joy and leads to an endless chase for what others have instead of appreciating one's unique path. Each of these traits contributes to a life led astray from harmony and purpose. They distract us from recognizing the interconnectedness of all beings and undermine our potential to live with integrity and compassion. To lead a life devoid of these distractions means actively choosing to foster understanding, reflect on our actions, and, most importantly, embrace humility. The good news is that recognizing these traits is the first step in overcoming them. Like a gardener removing weeds to let flowers flourish, acknowledging and addressing these distractions allows our divine qualities to shine through. This awareness invites transformation and empowers us to rewrite the narrative of our destiny. Engage in self-reflection to identify these traits within yourself. Contemplative practices such as meditation and journaling can illuminate patterns of thought and behavior that hold you back. Set small, manageable goals to change one trait at a time, like cultivating patience to counter anger or practicing gratitude to diminish greed. In conclusion, demonic traits are part of the human experience, yet they need not define or dominate us. By recognizing and actively working to transform these distractions, we align ourselves more closely with the divine qualities that guide us towards a life of purpose, peace, and lasting happiness. In understanding these traits, remember that each day is an opportunity to choose love over fear and light over darkness. Chapter 4: Shaping Your Inner World. As each sunrise brings a fresh promise, so does each moment of self-reflection. Shaping your inner world is much like tending to a garden. In this sacred space, divine qualities are the flowers you cultivate, while demonic traits are the weeds you need to gently uproot. The good news? Every one of us owns the tools to nurture our highest potential. Cultivating the garden of your mind. To begin, envision your inner world as a garden. It thrives when nourished with care and intention. Merely wishing for change, however, is not enough. Just as a gardener plans and labors daily to encourage blooms, we must consciously foster patience, humility, faith, and forgiveness. These are the seeds that blossom into a rich and fulfilling life. For example, take the seed of patience. When a plant does not grow as fast as we hope, it doesn't mean it won't break through the soil if nurtured. In life's terms, this means understanding and trusting the unfolding of our unique paths at their own pace. Remember, great things take time to blossom. Techniques to nurture divine qualities. How do we water these virtuous seeds? Through simple, consistent techniques such as mindfulness, self-reflection, and positive reinforcement. Begin each day with a moment dedicated to mindfulness. This could mean setting aside 5 minutes to sit quietly and breathe, intending to bring calm and focus into your day. Self-reflection involves examining your actions and thoughts without judgment. At the end of the day, take a few minutes to consider what went well and where you strayed from your intended path. Acknowledge your achievements, large and small, and gently redirect yourself towards your goals. Positive reinforcement is practicing gratitude. By recognizing and appreciating what you have, you cultivate contentment and diminish envy, a demonic trait. Start and end each day by listing 3 things you are genuinely grateful for, however small. Diminishing demonic traits. Just as important as fostering the good is diminishing the not-so-good. Demonic traits like anger, greed, and arrogance can stifle our spiritual growth and happiness. It's normal to experience these feelings occasionally. The key is not letting them take root. To uproot anger, try practicing empathy. When disagreements arise, pause and attempt to see the situation from the other person's perspective. This technique not only diffuses tension, but also expands your understanding and connection to others. Greed often stems from a sense of lack or fear of not having enough. Combat this by focusing on abundance over scarcity. Regularly remind yourself of what you have and celebrate your non-material wealth, such as friendships, love, and abilities. To tackle arrogance, learn from every encounter. Regard life as a collection of endless lessons and treat every person as a potential teacher. Humility emerges when we realize how much there still is to learn and experience. Aligning with your highest potential. Each step you take in nurturing your inner world aligns you with your highest potential. Imagine your life as a tapestry you weave with intention and love. Your divine qualities are the colorful threads that enrich this design, while diminishing negative traits removes the knots and tangles. As you move forward, remember that perfection is not the goal. Rather, it's the pursuit of progress and understanding of your own journey. With practice, patience, and perseverance, you will shape an inner world that radiates peace and reflects the light of your divine nature. Embrace each day with an open heart and a clear mind. You possess the power to cultivate a balanced, harmonious life aligned with your highest potential. Step by step, choice by choice, create your own destiny, one that's rooted in your most beautiful and eternal self. Chapter 5. Realizing your true self. In the frantic pace of modern life, it's easy to lose sight of who we truly are. The Bhagavad Gita offers timeless wisdom, especially in its teachings on recognizing our genuine nature, which is untouched by the external world. In this chapter, we delve into realizing your true self, moving beyond material and superficial identities to uncover the essence within. Understanding the false self. Imagine wearing masks at a masquerade ball. Each mask represents a role or identity you've taken on: a student, a parent, a professional. Over time, these roles can overshadow our core, peaceful self. The Gita urges us to see beyond these layers and recognize the soul, which is eternal and pure. Many of us lean heavily on our societal roles and possessions, believing that they define us. We might think, I am my job, or I am my social status. Yet when we strip away these temporary identities, what remains? This is not simply a philosophical matter, but a call to experience life with authenticity and fulfillment. The eternal soul. The Gita emphasizes that we are not our bodies nor our minds, which are transient and ever-changing. Instead, we are the Atma, or soul, which is infinite and beyond decay. Realizing this distinction brings profound liberation. Imagine an actor in a play. Off stage, they are free from the roles they portrayed. Similarly, acknowledging the soul as our true identity frees us from the endless cycle of attachments and expectations. Consider the story of a lake covered in lotus leaves. The water beneath remains unchanged regardless of what's on the surface. Just as the lake is unaffected by its surface, our soul remains consistent despite life's chaos and our physical changes over time. Practices to realize the true self. 1. Self-reflection and meditation. Spend time in self-reflection, journaling, or meditating. Ask yourself, who am I beyond my name and job? In moments of silence, we connect with our authentic essence, free from external demands. 2. Detach from labels. Practice detachment by questioning the labels you use to define yourself. When you identify too closely with them, remind yourself of your eternal, unchanging nature. 3. Acts of service. Engage in selfless service. When we act without expectations for personal gain, we connect more strongly with others' souls, recognizing that we are all interconnected at a deeper level. 4. Nature immersion. Spend time in nature to remind yourself of the greater cosmos. Nature's rhythm mirrors the soul's infinite qualities, unaffected by time or circumstances. Real-world application. A change in perspective. Consider Ethan, a successful executive who devoted his life to his career. Despite his achievements, he felt an emptiness he couldn't explain. When he began contemplating his true self, as described in the Gita, Ethan transitioned from seeking external validation to finding inner reassurance. By realizing he wasn't merely his job title, he found balance and purpose beyond material success. This understanding instilled in Ethan a sense of peace he'd never experienced before. He started to live life aligned with his inner truth, nurturing meaningful relationships and savoring life's simple joys. Embrace the truth of your being. Realizing your true self is not a destination, but a journey. It challenges us to peel away superficial identities and witness the soul quietly residing within, a wellspring of wisdom, love, and peace. Taking this path according to the teachings of the Bhagavad Gita, we free ourselves from the burdens of fear and attachment. We honor who we truly are and step boldly into the fullness of life. In acknowledging and embracing our true selves, we shape a destiny that resonates with the divine qualities inherent in every soul. By doing so, we begin navigating life with authenticity and purpose. Chapter 6. The Power of Choice in Manifesting Destiny. In our journey through life, we are constantly faced with choices, big and small. Each choice can lead us down different paths, shaping our destiny. The Bhagavad Gita, in its wisdom, teaches us about the crucial role that these choices play in determining our future. Imagine standing at a crossroads. One path is bright and inviting, lined with divine qualities like compassion, honesty, and humility. The other is shadowed, tempting us with anger, greed, and arrogance. The Gita tells us that our destiny is not just a roll of the dice, but is crafted by the choices we make. Divine qualities uplift us and guide us toward fulfillment, while demonic traits can lead us astray. Think of a young woman named Maya. She worked in a demanding corporate environment where shortcuts and minor dishonesty were commonplace. Maya faced a dilemma: follow the crowd or uphold her integrity. Choosing to stay honest and truthful, she risked being sidelined. Yet over time, her reputation for honesty and reliability led to unexpected opportunities and personal growth. This illustrates how making virtuous choices might appear challenging initially, but paves the way for a brighter future. One might wonder, how can we make these divine choices consistently? The key lies in self-awareness and mindfulness. By taking a moment to reflect on our choices and their potential impact, we align ourselves with our higher self. When faced with a moral or ethical decision, pause and ask, will this choice bring me closer to my true self or lead me away from it? Let's take the example of Rahul, who faced a choice to either confront his fears and pursue his passion for teaching or stick to his comfort zone in a stagnant job. By overcoming his self-doubt and choosing his passion, he not only fulfilled his dreams, but inspired countless students along the way. His story is a testament to how mindful, bold choices can redirect our life's course toward a meaningful destiny. The Gita also emphasizes the importance of living in the present moment, urging us to make conscious and thoughtful choices without undue worry about the future. By doing so, we cultivate a life of purpose, free from the regret of missed opportunities. In our fast-paced, complex world, we can easily be entangled in a web of distractions. Social media, peer pressure, and societal expectations often cloud our judgment. Here, the wisdom of the Gita becomes our guiding light, encouraging us to look beyond the immediate and superficial, helping us choose paths that resonate with our inner values. Conclusively, the power of choice is a profound gift. As we stand at the many crossroads of life, may we draw upon the time-tested wisdom of the Gita to make choices that reflect and refine our divine nature. By consciously choosing the bright path that aligns with our true self, we not only shape our own destiny, but also contribute positively to the world around us. Remember, every choice counts, and within you lies the power to manifest a destiny filled with purpose, love, and peace. As you navigate your life, let this knowledge from the Gita be your compass, guiding you toward the fulfillment of your highest potential. Chapter 7: Balancing Material and Spiritual Lives. In the fast-paced world we live in today, achieving a balance between our spiritual aspirations and our worldly responsibilities can often feel like walking a tightrope. On one hand, there are the pressures of careers, family, and financial needs, and on the other hand, there's a deep internal calling that seeks meaning and connection beyond the material. Ancient teachings from the Bhagavad Gita provide a guiding light in this endeavor, urging us to pursue both paths without losing ourselves in either. How can we apply this wisdom today? The art of integration. Balancing material and spiritual lives isn't about giving up one for the other, but learning to integrate them harmoniously. Think of your life as a tree. The material world is the roots that support and nourish you, providing the stability you need in daily life. The spiritual pursuits are the branches that reach upwards, providing meaning and connection to something greater. Both are essential for the tree to thrive. Embrace your responsibilities. A crucial step in this balance is fully engaging in your worldly roles while maintaining a spiritual perspective. Whether you are a teacher, a business leader, a parent, or a student, see your role as part of your spiritual practice. Each responsibility carries lessons and opportunities for personal growth. Approach them with mindfulness and dedication, just as a gardener cares for the plants, seeing the beauty and worth in the work itself. Take Lisa, a corporate professional who enjoys yoga and meditation as much as her job. She saw her workplace as an extension of her meditation practice, focusing on patience, peaceful communication, and integrity in all her dealings. Her balance brought respect from colleagues who saw her as a source of calm and inspiration, illustrating how integrating spirituality with material tasks can yield remarkable outcomes. The middle path. Striking a balance involves finding the middle path that resonates with your own values while respecting life's diversities. It's about understanding that it's possible to aspire for success while keeping spiritual principles at the core of your actions. Reflect on what truly matters to you. Are your aspirations aligned with your spiritual beliefs? Prioritize activities that serve both your material needs and spiritual growth. Setting boundaries and priorities. One practical approach to balance is setting boundaries and priorities. Allot specific times for work, family, and relaxation, and dedicate moments to spiritual practices like meditation, yoga, or even simple moments of reflection and gratitude. Tom, a busy father and entrepreneur, found that including his children in his morning meditation brought a deeper connection to his family, while reinforcing his spiritual disciplines. He also reserved Sundays for family and self-reflection, teaching his kids the value of both work and spiritual well-being. Incorporating mindfulness in daily life. Practicing mindfulness allows the spiritual to pervade all aspects of your day-to-day life. Being present in each moment transforms mundane activities into meditative practices. Something as simple as walking can become an opportunity for mindfulness, providing peace amidst daily chaos. To truly live a balanced life, recognize that neither the material nor the spiritual is lesser. They are complementary paths leading toward fulfillment and self-discovery. As the Bhagavad Gita tells us, it's through living and acting in harmony with both pillars that we come closer to our true nature, embracing a life of purpose and contentment. In this balancing act, remember that life isn't a sprint, but a marathon. Be patient and gentle with yourself, and watch how the synergy between your material existence and spiritual quest nurtures a life that is not only balanced, but truly enriched. Chapter 8. Cultivating Love and Compassion. In the vast landscape of human experience, love and compassion stand as two of the most transformative forces we can harness. The ancient wisdom of the Bhagavad Gita profoundly emphasizes these virtues, suggesting that they are not just emotional responses, but essential expressions of our true nature. By cultivating love and compassion, we elevate our consciousness and align ourselves with the divine qualities that shape a fulfilling and purpose-driven life. The Gita invites us to view love as an expansive energy that transcends personal attachments, recognizing it as the very fabric that connects all beings. It challenges us to see love as more than a feeling; it is a way of being. In a world often drawn to division and conflict, embracing love is a conscious choice that builds bridges and dissolves barriers. Consider, for instance, the transformative power of love in action. Mother Teresa's lifelong dedication to serving the poorest of the poor in Kolkata. Her work was not driven by obligation, but by a profound sense of love and compassion. She saw the divine in every individual, regardless of their circumstances, and this perspective allowed her to serve selflessly. Her legacy reminds us that love extends far beyond words, manifesting most powerfully through deeds. Compassion, too, is an intrinsic part of this divinity within us. It stems from the understanding that we are all interconnected. By truly listening to the struggles of others and responding with kindness, we fulfill a fundamental spiritual duty. This compassionate connection fosters empathy, nurturing a sense of shared humanity. One real-world example of compassion can be seen in the inspirational story of Malala Yousafzai, who chose to respond to violence with empathy and understanding, using her platform to advocate for the education and empowerment of girls worldwide, including those who once opposed her ideals. Her compassion has become a beacon of hope and change, teaching us that responding with love rather than fear can heal and transform not only others but ourselves as well. Yet, cultivating love and compassion in today's fast-paced, achievement-driven society can seem challenging. We're often encouraged to focus on personal gain, leaving little room for nurturing these essential qualities. However, the Gita teaches us to remember that every act of genuine kindness and understanding is a step toward realizing our higher potential. To cultivate love and compassion, we can start small by truly listening to those around us, offering a helping hand without expecting anything in return, or practicing gratitude for the people in our lives. These simple acts create ripples that can transform our internal landscape. Mindfulness can also play a vital role. By being present in our interactions, we become more attuned to the needs and emotions of others, allowing us to respond with deeper empathy and love. This attentiveness not only enriches our relationships, but also fortifies our inner world against the allure of negative traits. As we embark on this path, it is vital to forgive ourselves for imperfections and recognize that every step, no matter how small, is progress. The journey is not about perfection, but striving toward a more loving and compassionate existence. In essence, the Bhagavad Gita reveals that love and compassion are not just virtues to be temporarily adopted. They are fundamental qualities of the divine nature that lie within us all. By embracing them, we align with our true selves and unlock a destiny shaped by positivity and peace, both within ourselves and in the world around us. Let us all be inspired to embrace this journey wholeheartedly. For in choosing to cultivate love and compassion, we find the true purpose of life itself, the unfolding of our divine potential. Chapter 9. Harnessing Mindfulness to Foster Growth. In our journey to embrace our divine nature, mindfulness emerges as a powerful tool to cultivate qualities that nurture our spiritual growth. Mindfulness, in essence, is the practice of being present in the moment, fully engaged with what we are doing, and aware of our thoughts, emotions, and surroundings without judgment. It acts as a gentle mirror, reflecting our inner world and helping us identify areas of growth and those traits that may hinder our spiritual progress. Mindfulness invites us to pause, reflect, and respond to life situations consciously. Imagine this. You're in the midst of a high-pressure day at work. Emails keep flooding your inbox, deadlines loom, and stress escalates. At this moment, practicing mindfulness could mean taking a deep breath, centering yourself, and responding to the chaos with clarity rather than reacting immediately. This small pause can help you maintain calmness and prevent negative emotions from clouding your actions. By practicing mindfulness regularly, we begin to observe our reactions to life's challenges and triumphs. Consider the example of a young athlete who, upon losing a crucial game, feels dejected and frustrated. Instead of letting negative emotions take control, she uses mindfulness to acknowledge her disappointment without letting it define her. She reflects on her performance objectively, learning from her mistakes while recognizing her strengths. This mindful reflection bolsters her resilience and drives her growth, showing that such an approach can be applied universally in our own lives. Furthermore, mindfulness helps us cultivate gratitude, an essential element for spiritual growth. When we are mindful, we notice the small joys and blessings life offers. It could be the warmth of the sun on a winter day, a kind word from a friend, or even our breath, each moment a miracle in itself. As we become more aware, we start to foster a more profound gratitude for life, which enriches our experience and aligns us closely with our divine qualities. Moreover, mindfulness acts as a shield against traits that inhibit progress, such as anger, greed, and jealousy. By staying present, we can observe these emotions as they arise, allowing us to address their root causes before they spiral into destructive patterns. For instance, if you notice feelings of envy while scrolling through social media, practicing mindfulness can help you identify this emotion. Instead of succumbing to its pull, you can recognize it, question its basis, and shift your focus towards personal fulfillment and self-love. Incorporating mindfulness into our daily routine doesn't require grand changes. Simple practices such as mindful breathing, meditation, or mindful walking can become transformative. Set aside a few minutes each day to sit quietly, breathe deeply, and anchor yourself in the present. Gently guide your mind back whenever it wanders, and observe your thoughts pass by like clouds in the sky. Over time, these practices will ground you, nurturing qualities like patience, kindness, and resilience. Mindfulness is not about achieving a constant state, but rather recognizing our emotions and reactions moment to moment. It's about embracing ourselves entirely, both light and shadow, and making conscious choices that steer us towards spiritual growth and fulfillment. Ultimately, mindfulness allows us to step back from the chaos and see life as it is, a rich tapestry of experiences offering endless opportunities for transformation. As we harness mindfulness, we cultivate a mind that is aware, compassionate, and oriented towards higher virtues. Every mindful moment becomes a thread weaving the fabric of your personal destiny, leading you closer to embracing your true divine nature. Chapter 10: Finding Peace Amidst Chaos. In today's fast-paced world, life often feels like a whirlwind of chaos. Between professional obligations, personal responsibilities, and the constant stream of information, finding peace can seem like an elusive dream. However, the Bhagavad Gita provides timeless insights into achieving tranquility, even amidst life's storms. The essence of peace lies not in the absence of challenges, but in how we engage with them. The Gita teaches us that true inner peace is cultivated through self-awareness, right actions, and an unwavering connection to our higher self, beyond the transient nature of worldly experiences. To make this more relatable, imagine you're on a bustling city street. Cars are honking, people are rushing by, and noise is everywhere. Yet, in the middle of this street is a serene park. Within its boundaries, you find quiet, fresh air, and the calming sound of birds chirping. Your goal, as taught by the Gita, is to transform your mind into that serene park, a sanctuary you can retreat to, no matter how chaotic the external world becomes. 1. Embrace the present moment. One of the first steps towards finding peace is living in the present. Worry often stems from our obsession with the past or future. Reflect on a simple activity like washing dishes. Instead of dwelling on the argument you had earlier or the looming deadline, focus on the warmth of the water, the texture of the soap, and the satisfaction of a job well done. This simple practice in mindfulness can transform mundane activities into moments of peace. The 2. Detachment from outcomes. The Gita's teachings emphasize performing actions without attachment to the results. Often, we are troubled not by our actions, but by our attachment to a specific outcome. Consider an athlete who trains years for a competition. If their peace hinges solely on winning, any outcome but victory will disturb them. Whereas, if they find peace in the sheer act of giving their best, they remain centered. 3. Cultivating inner awareness. Peace arises from a deep understanding of oneself. By regularly reflecting and meditating on personal thoughts and emotions, we can identify triggers that cause chaos. An example of this is a busy parent who notices early signs of stress. Through introspection, they realize that planning one extra hour in the morning radically decreases the family's anxiety levels. By understanding and adjusting one's habits, peace becomes a companion rather than a visitor. 4. Trust in the bigger picture. Chaos can lead to feelings of helplessness, but the Gita assures us of a divine plan beyond our immediate understanding. Just as a gripping novel has moments of tension, trust that life's challenges contribute significantly to our narrative. Embrace the belief that each moment, joyful or challenging, is an integral stitch in the tapestry of existence. 5. Practice gratitude. Lastly, transforming focus from what's missing to what's present can bring immediate peace. Consider the story of a person who, after losing their job, chose to focus on the opportunity for rest and creativity rather than their loss. Identifying even simple daily gratitudes, such as a stranger's smile or a sunny morning, fosters a positive outlook. Finding inner peace amidst chaos is a continuous journey rather than a destination. It is cultivated by becoming present, detached from results, introspective, trusting, and grateful. The teachings of the Gita empower us to transform our chaotic minds into sanctuaries of peace, guiding us to embrace our true divine nature amidst life's turbulence. As we continue on this path, remember, every step toward peace brings us closer to living a life aligned with our highest potential. Chapter 11. Living a Life of Purpose. As we journey through life, many of us often wonder about our purpose. Why are we here? What is our reason for being? The Bhagavad Gita offers profound insights into these existential questions by guiding us on how to live a life imbued with purpose, driven by divine qualities that can fulfill our destiny. Living a purposeful life is more than just a destination. It is an ongoing journey cultivated by the qualities of the heart and mind. The Gita teaches us that by embracing our divine nature, we can find deeper meaning and satisfaction in every aspect of our lives. This chapter is devoted to understanding how to align ourselves with higher motivations and navigate life with a sense of profound purpose. To live purposefully is to be in constant alignment with virtues like truthfulness, compassion, humility, and self-discipline, qualities the Gita describes as divine. When we make decisions guided by these traits, we are not just acting for ourselves but shaping a destiny that contributes positively to the world around us. Consider the story of Rosa, a successful lawyer who felt a void despite her accomplishments. She volunteered at a local shelter, not out of obligation, but from a genuine desire to help. This shift in focus from personal gain to selfless service illuminated a path that not only fulfilled her spiritually, but also brought a sense of true joy and contentment into her life. Rosa realized that her purpose lay in empowering others. By prioritizing service, she aligned her profession with her higher virtues, finding harmony in effort and purpose. Realizing and living your purpose also involves recognizing the value of every action, however small. The Gita reminds us that no deed motivated by divine qualities is insignificant. Often, the simplest acts of kindness can have a ripple effect far greater than we imagine. Each action conducted with love and compassion enhances our spiritual growth and enriches our journey toward our destiny. Moreover, purpose hinges on intention. The way we perceive challenges can transform obstacles into opportunities for growth. In the face of adversity, we have the choice to react with fear and anger or with courage and resilience. By choosing to adopt divine qualities such as perseverance and faith during tough times, we not only overcome obstacles, but also reaffirm our sense of purpose. A purposeful life also involves continuous self-discovery and alignment with one's true self. It is crucial to constantly reflect and refine our goals to ensure they resonate with our innermost desires and are not swayed by superficial successes or societal expectations. This requires tuning inwards and engaging in practices like meditation and mindfulness, which help us escape the clutter of daily life and reveal our true priorities. Ultimately, living a life of purpose propels us toward unity with our higher self, where actions are mindful, words are kind, and thoughts are pure. This alignment fosters an expansive vision where individual happiness resonates with universal welfare, a harmony that lies at the heart of existence. In essence, the journey to living a purposeful life, illuminated by divine qualities and higher motivations, is a blend of introspection, commitment, and love. It challenges us to rise above the ordinary, transforming our lives into a canvas where every stroke is a contribution to a greater masterpiece. As we embrace our divine nature and craft a life guided by these virtues, our destiny unfolds in ways that not only fulfill us, but also benefit the world, allowing us to shine our light brightly for others to follow. In the closing chapters of our journey through the Gita, we are reminded that discovering and embracing our divine nature amplifies the purpose and destiny envisioned for us. Let us, therefore, live each day consciously and courageously as we embark on this extraordinary adventure called life, leaving footprints of peace, joy, and love for all. Chapter 12, Conclusion: The Journey to Embrace Your Divine Nature. As we reach the end of our exploration into the profound teachings of the Bhagavad Gita, particularly the wisdom from the chapter Daivasura Sampad Vibhaga Yoga, it is essential to reflect on the transformative journey we have undertaken. This journey is not just about understanding ancient scriptures, but about integrating these timeless truths into our daily lives, enabling us to realize and embrace our divine nature. Throughout this book, we've delved into the contrast between divine qualities and demonic traits. Divine qualities such as compassion, truthfulness, and patience serve as the cornerstones of a virtuous life. These traits elevate our consciousness and align us with the harmonious flow of the universe. On the other hand, demonic traits, characterized by arrogance, deceit, and greed, distract us from our true paths, chaining us to fleeting and superficial pursuits. The critical question then is, how can we shape our destiny through these understandings? Life presents us with choices at every moment, a theme we explored in depth in Chapter 6. By choosing to foster divine qualities within ourselves, we shape our inner world, forging a path that leads to deep fulfillment and contentment. A significant part of this journey is self-realization, understanding our true selves beyond the material confines of worldliness. In Chapter 5, we discuss this realization, which is about knowing that at our core, we are not mere bodies or egos, but beings of light and consciousness. This self-awareness guides us to live lives that are not only rich in purpose, but also steeped in love and compassion, as explored in Chapter 8. In our lives marked by chaos and uncertainty, finding peace can be challenging. Chapter 10, Illuminated Ways to Attain Tranquility by Balancing Our Material and Spiritual Pursuits. This balance empowers us to remain centered amidst external turmoil, drawing strength from a wellspring of inner peace. Mindfulness, as we elaborated in Chapter 9, is a powerful practice that facilitates this journey, allowing us to consciously foster our growth and maintain a state of gratitude. By staying present, we become aware of the divine qualities blossoming within us, cultivating a life resonant with our highest potential. Living a life of purpose, Chapter 11, is the ultimate expression of this divine nature. When we align our daily actions with our core values and virtues, our lives become a testament to a greater truth. We contribute positively to the world, enriching not only our own lives, but also touching those around us with our light. In concluding, embracing your divine nature is not merely an aspiration, but an accessible reality. It requires a conscious commitment to nurturing the qualities that uplift and guide us to our highest selves. The Bhagavad Gita serves as a beacon on this path, reminding us continuously of the power of virtue over vice and the transformative potential inherent in each of us. May this book inspire you to carry these teachings forward, illuminating your path and empowering you to live a life of true purpose, love, and fulfillment. Embrace your divine nature and let it guide you towards the destiny that awaits, full of peace, joy, and endless possibilities.